Too many people lose interest when we start to talk about operational planning. They see it as the dull counterpart to vision, mission, and strategy. The truth, however, could not be more different. In operational planning, you will need to use your powers of creativity to design solutions to deliver your strategy, your mission, and your vision. Until now, we have been only thinking about how we'll do things. Now we're doing planning, we're getting into the detail. The rubber is hitting the road. Operational plans have a multitude of names. Control documents, business plans, org plans. But whatever you call them, they have one thing in common. They turn thinking into action. But there is more to operational planning than simply generating a list of tasks. Operational planning needs to address the resourcing and the timing of those tasks too. One of the toughest tasks in defining the articulation of vision, mission, strategy, and operational planning was to find a way of articulating operational planning that worked in every situation. The tasks you're looking to do will vary depending on what vision, mission, and strategy you're pursuing. So we settled on this. We articulate our operational plan as a list of tasks assigned to individuals with resources and deadlines. So let's take each one of these points in turn. The first is the task. And in the task, it's important to be specific because that will help you as you move further on in the 4 points. Instead of saying, please write some proposals, that's your task. Be specific and say, we need 5 proposals on the subject of waste management, looking to raise $250,000. When you have this specificity, when you look at point 2, who to appoint, it will give you some clues about who you need to find, the skill sets they require, the expertise, and the knowledge area. The thing most people miss when setting tasks is actually allocating the resources to them. It's important not to set people up to fail. If you're going to ask somebody to write a proposal, you might need to give them a laptop, you might need to give them background information, you may need to point them to the resources that can tell them in what format that needs to come. And these resources are incredibly important because if you don't give them, people will make things up. The final point is point 4, and it's deadline. We all go on about deadlines a lot in mission and strategy, and these deadlines are important to really know that you're going to achieve your vision, your mission, and your strategy. We'll talk more about how to set deadlines using earliest and latest dates in the ebook and the e-resources over the next 2 weeks. There are actually 2 who's to operational planning. Who's going to do the tasks and who should do the original planning. The easiest of these to answer first is who should do the tasks. And I want to talk about this because in any organization, we all have our go-to people. They're the people that we know will get things done. But there is a risk if you always go to the go-to people, eventually you'll put too much pressure on them and break them. So I want to talk about how do you work with a wider team. The way to do it is actually switch from who to how, and not how to do the task, but how to remain accountable to each other in delivering tasks. It's important that you put systems and processes and rhythms in place where you can come together as a team and be collectively responsible for delivering tasks and delivering the operational plan. Everyone loves a boss who rolls up his sleeves to get stuck in. But sometimes a visionary isn't the best placed person. Visionary skills are very, very different. And whilst visionaries often have a tendency to have clear ideas of how things should be done, as a leader, sometimes it's important to let it go. It is important that the people doing have as much investment as the leaders in this process. I'd like to leave you with a Paul Meyer quote. Productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence intelligent planning, and focused effort. Operational planning is exciting, creative, and dynamic, and the more energy you put to it, the better, because planning well results in delivering well.